They're made out of meat.
Meat?
Meat. They're made of meat.
Meat?
There's no doubt about it. We took several aboard our recon vessel through all parts of their planet, probed them all the way through. Completely meat.
Well, that's impossible. What about all the radio messages and all the signals?
Well, they'll use radio signals to communicate, except for the signals aren't coming from them. The signals are coming from machines.
Right, so that's who we want to contact, whoever made the machines.
They made the machines. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Meat made the machine.
That's ridiculous. Well, you're asking me to believe in sentient meat. You're so
I'm not
funny.
asking you, I'm telling you. They were the only sentient creatures in that sector. And they're made completely out of meat.
Well, maybe they're like the Orlai, you know, they just go through a meaty stage and then they get better.
No, they were born meat. They die meat. I mean, we've studied several of them throughout their lifespan, which that didn't take very long. Do you have any idea how long the lifespan of meat is?
Oh, spare me.
Maybe they're like the Wadelli, you know? Mostly made out of meat, but they've got a plasma brain. Just that meaty head.
No, we thought of that, since they do have the meat head. Except for I told you, we probed them all the way through.
No brain?
Now there's a brain, in fact. Except the brain is also made of meat.
So, like, what does the thinking?
You're not listening, are you? You're refusing to believe what I'm telling you. The brain does the thinking. The meat
Thinking meat. You're asking me to believe in thinking meat. I'm sorry if I'm having a problem with that.
Thinking meat, conscious meat, loving meat, dreaming meat. The meat is the whole deal. Beginning to get the picture, or should we start over?
Oh my god. Like, you're serious? They're really just made out of meat? Oh. What does meat want?
Well, first, meat wants to communicate with us. They've been trying to for about 100 of their years. Blink of an eye. Secondly, I'm sure they'll want to explore the universe, contact other sentient beings, swap information, you know, the usual.
Well, what do we say to it? What if meat doesn't like me?
Well, they've been sending us radio signals, you know, like, hello, are you there? Anybody home?
Is that what they sound like?
Apparently.
So they actually do talk then? They use words and concepts, ideas?
Yes, except they do it with meat.
I thought you just told me that they use the radio.
They do, but what do you think is on the radio? Meat sounds. Yeah, you know, like when you slap or flap meat together, it makes a noise. They actually flap their meat at each other. They can actually sing by squirting air through their meat.
Oh my god! This is getting too much for me. I mean, we are dealing with, like, singing meat. What do you advise? What are we gonna do?
Officially or unofficially?
Both?
Well, officially, according to the Handbook, Section 550, we are required to contact, welcome, and log in any and all sentient races, multi-beings in this quadrant of the universe without prejudice, fear, or favor.
Right.
Unofficially, I advise that we throw the records away and forget the whole thing.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that, because
I know, it seems harsh, but really, there's gotta be a limit. I mean, do we really want to contact?
oh, it makes me sick. I agree 100%, right? We'll just get rid of it. Because what is there to say, honestly? Hi there, meat. It's nice to meet you, meat. How's it going? I mean... But what are we dealing with here? I mean, how many planets have we got to...
Just one. I mean, they can travel to other planets in their special meat containers, but they can't live on them.
Right.
And because they are meat, they are limited to the travel of the speed of light. So that makes the possibility of them ever contacting us pretty slim.
Right.
Infinitesimal, in fact.
It's a bit cruel, but, I mean, you said it yourself, who wants to meet meat? What about the ones we brought on board, the ones that you were probed? You sure they won't remember?
No, they'll be considered crackpots if they do. We went inside their head and smoothed out all the meat, so we're just a dream to them.
A dream to meet. How strangely appropriate that we would be meat's dream. Right then, case closed. Moving on. Officially and unofficially. Anything else interesting on that side of the galaxy?
Let me see. Yes, a rather shy but sweet core cluster of intelligence in the star code G445 Zone 9. They contacted us about 2 galactic rotations ago. They wanted to be friendly again. Could you blame them? Could you imagine how miserably cold the universe would feel if one were thought to be alone?
Yes. You know, I do love working with you, Roger. You're my favourite. And just such a joy, such a gem. That shall we watch? All right. You buy it?
Hello? Hello? I'm not just a piece of meat.